Long sets it up high. Lyle to jump at it. Merritt at the back by himself. And he's got some time. And that's how he's going to have to finish him if he's up forward. And the Lions in the front.
Compared to some other games that have been played in Darwin, I thought both teams handled the conditions well. It was about, 13 goals to 11, something like that. So compared to other games, a lot of goals scored. The standout was Josh Green with his actual ground level stuff, and he's really clean. He's probably our cleanest player, so he handled it very well. It was the first loss we've had against a non-aligned side, so well done NT Thunder. But it was a pretty close game all day, and in trying conditions, the weather over 30 degrees because the game started at 3:30. Jack Crisp started the game very well and continued on throughout most of the game, so he had a good game. Paddy Kinesis again kicked 4 goals, and after that probably a fairly even effort. So the Northern Territory Thunder were fired up to win because they needed that to stay or to get themselves back into the 5, and they did with the win. But it was close, and we probably played indifferently, a little bit inconsistently over the course of the game, but wanting to bounce back in 2 weeks' time against the Sydney reserves. Well, Melbourne haven't had a good year, but since they've had a change of coach, their level of consistency throughout a game and their competitiveness has really gone up. So it was always going to be a tough game in those conditions, and maybe it's a sign of the times and of the things to come that 3 of the older players that have been around a while weren't in the side, and the others were able to make a good account of themselves. Rockcliffe again, who's been in good form in the last month. Green with his 3 goals. Staker pretty handy too with 3 goals. And Hanley's going from strength to strength. As the weeks go by, he's improving that couple of percent and really takes the game on and has really ignited us and been exciting for us and probably led the team in that area. It's going to be an interesting game, another travel. It's an 8-day rest, so that'll be good for us after the Darwin game. So we'll be well recovered, I would have thought. So the confidence going into the game is going to be at a high level. 3 wins in a row, that hasn't happened for a long time. We're just going to have to start well, and the interstate games that we haven't started well, we've never been in the game. The ones we have, we've either won or been really competitive for the whole game. So that'll be the key to the game. They've got 3 key players, haven't they? The Westhoff, Boak, and Wingard especially, and those 3 have to be curtailed if we have any chance of a win.